Now, let us talk about the groups of plant kingdom in detail. There are main five groups of plant kingdom: algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. We will study first of all algae. The algae represents the group of thallophytes. Group of thallophytes. The algae they represent the group of thallophytes. Thallophytes means the differentiation of the plant body into stem, root, and leaves is absent. They are not represented by the presence of stem, roots, and leaves. They are thallus-like structures. Okay. Now, photosynthetic pigments they are present, like chlorophyll present, and if the chlorophyll is present, they are able to form their food by their own. It means they are photosynthetic. Then, what are the main features shown by the division or group algae? Algae group जो आपका कौन कौन से features show कर रहा है? Let us see. First of all, habitat. They are mostly aquatic and few of them they are terrestrial also. Reserve food material in the algae is starch because they are forming their food by their own. Glucose बन रहा है, glucose को store कर रहे हैं in the polymerized state that is starch. Nutrition autotrophic, photosynthetic हैं, autotrophs हैं. These are called as atracheophytes because xylem and phloem, the vascular tissues, they are absent. If the vascular tissues are absent, these are called as atracheophytes. Reproduction की बात करें तो यहाँ पर reproduction, vegetative reproduction होती है with the help of fragmentation. Asexual reproduction occurs with the help of spores, mitospores. Asexual reproduction occurs with the help of spore formation, and spores here are known as mitospores. And very common ones are flagellated zoospores. Flagellated zoospore बनेंगे. Zoospore ही flagellated होते हैं. Non-flagellated भी बन सकते हैं आपके पास, like aplanospores, hypnospores, akinets. ठीक है? Just remember the names only. No need to go in detail. Aplanospores, hypnospores, and akinets. Okay, so these are the spores which are found here. अगर मैं आपको थोड़ा थोड़ा इनके बारे में बताऊं तो zoospores they are motile spores, one or two flagella they may be present, and they are called as planospores. But aplanospores are those spores which do not have flagella, but they are almost like zoospores but without flagella. They are aplanospores. Zoospore, aplanospore already मैंने पहले ही बताया तुम्हें. Hypnospore की बात कर लेते हैं. They are thin walled structure. ठीक है? They are formed basically during the unfavorable condition. The hypnospores they are thick walled structure formed during unfavorable condition. ठीक है? During unfavorable condition what happens? तो प्रोटोप्लास्ट वो डिवाइड हो जाता है और वो एक मेन तो लिविंग कंटेंट रखा और उसके बाद से उसने सिस्ट फॉर्मेशन कर दी. तो प्रोटोप्लास्ट divides and forms cyst around the living component, and it is the hypnospore. And what are akinets? Akinets they are also spore-like, thick-walled, non-motile cells. Non-flagellated है ना? तो spore-like हैं, cells हैं ये spore-like, but they are thick-walled cells. ठीक है? They are differentiated into vegetative cells in some of the algae, filamentous algae. तो filamentous algae में एकाइनेट स्ट्रक्चर देखने को मिलते हैं. ये भी अंडर अनफेवरेबल कंडीशन इस तरह से ही बन रहे हैं और they are involved in the asexual reproduction. Now sexual reproduction can be isogamy, which is most common type in the algae. It can be anisogamy, it can be oogamy. What is isogamy? The male and female gametes are of similar size. They can be flagellated, they can be non-flagellated. Anisogamy, they are of different size, can be flagellated and non-flagellated. Oogamy, the male is always small, flagellated, non-flagellated, but female is always large, non-flagellated. Female हमेशा large और non-flagellated होगी. Male इसमें हो भी सकता है, flagellated नहीं भी होगा, but small होगा. So this is how we have studied these three already in the previous class also, है ना? Now let us talk about the sex organs which are present in these members. Under sexual reproduction, the sex organs are very simple. They are unicellular and they are non-jacketed. Now, what is jacket? मतलब सेक्स ऑर्गन्स के आसपास कुछ स्टेराइल सेल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं इन हायर ऑर्गेनिज्म, बट यहाँ पर वो स्टेराइल सेल्स आर एब्सेंट अराउंड द सेक्स ऑर्गन्स. इट मींस दे आर नॉन जैकेटेड. ये बोलने का मतलब. एक्सेप्शन यहाँ पे हम देते हैं एक एल्गी का, कारा का. इट इज कारा, चारा, कुछ भी पढ़ लो. कारा बेसिकली हैज multicellular jacketed sex organs. It is the feature of higher plants like bryopteridophytes. Body is covered with the calcium carbonate and therefore they are also known as stone wort. तो इनको stone wort का नाम भी दिया जाता है. ठीक है? Now what happens in the sexual reproduction बच्चे? The gametes they are fusing together. They are resulting in the formation of zygote. Zygote develops into the embryo and embryo results in the formation of new individual. But here zygote तो form होगा, but after the zygote formation, the embryo is not formed. Because embryo is not formed, so these algae they are also known as non-embryophytes. So algae, what are they known as? They are also known as non-embryophytes because they are not forming embryo from the zygote. Now, R.H. Whittaker, according to R.H. Whittaker, what he has done? R.H. Whittaker has given 5 kingdom classification, or under the kingdom Plantae, he placed green algae, brown algae and red algae, Chlorophyceae, Rhodophyceae and Phaeophyceae. Let us talk about these 3 classes one by one. Now let us talk about first green algae, Chlorophyceae. Habitat of these, I had already told you that I will give the examples for these later on. So I am giving the examples here now. Okay. Green algae, Chlorophyceae, the habitat mainly they are present in the fresh water. Mainly they are present in the fresh water, like Spirogyra, Ulothrix. But few of them, about 10%, they are marine also, like Alpha. Then they can survive in colder as well as warmer region. Thallus organization, body organization, they are unicellular like Chlamydomonas and Chlorella. Chlamydomonas they are motile and Chlorella they are non-motile. But yaad rakhein beta, now these are shifted in Protista. Both these Chlamydomonas and Chlorella are shifted in Protista. Previously they were in the kingdom Plantae, but now they are placed in kingdom Protista. And it is written very clearly in your book, NCERT book. Okay? You can see the page number 18 and the 5th line. Page number 18, 5th line of NCERT book. Page number 18. Page number 18 की कौन सी लाइन? 5th line. पेज नंबर 18 की 5th लाइन क्या बोल रही है कि now the Chlamydomonas and Chlorella they are placed in the Protista while previously they were present in the algae. So now अगर आपको क्वेश्चन आता है बेटा नीट में, ये नीट का क्वेश्चन है कि इनका प्लेस कहाँ पे है, तो you will say kingdom Protista, not the kingdom Plantae. Okay, चलो. Now multicellular भी हो सकती है इनका थैलस, और मल्टीसेलुलर में कंडीशंस होंगी. पहली कंडीशन है फिलामेंटस. फिलामेंटस अगर होंगे तो स्पाइरोगायरा और यूलोथ्रिक्स. और अगर वो कॉलोनी बना रहे हैं तो वो वॉलवॉक्स होगा. वॉलवॉक्स फॉर्म्स द मोटाइल कॉलोनी एंड दे आर फ्लैजिलेटेड कॉलोनी. ठीक है. एंड देन हाइड्रोडिक्टियन, जो हाइड्रोडिक्टियन है इट इज नॉन मोटाइल, कॉलोनियल फॉर्म में आ जाते हैं ये. ठीक है. फिलामेंटस देख लिया हमने, कॉलोनियल देख ली. अब हम बात कर रहे हैं हेटेरोट्राइकस की. तो हेटेरोट्राइकस में मतलब क्या हुआ? हेटेरोट्राइकस का मतलब बच्चे ये होता है कि देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ 2 different type of filaments. 2 different type of filaments are there. ठीक है. Like one is called as the prostate filament which is like this, prostate filament, और एक हो गया erect filament इस तरह से. तो 2 different type of filament are there. One is called as prostrate filament, PROSTRATE, prostate filament, और दूसरा हो गया erect filament. 2 different type of filaments are present here. Now Let us talk about the cell wall. Cell wall, the outer layer is made up of pectose and the inner layer is made up of cellulose. It is cellulosic. The type of plastids which are present here. The plastids which are present here in the chloroplast. Obviously plastid they are present, है ना? Plastid basically क्या है? तीन तरह के glycoplast, amyloplast and chloroplast. Particularly we are going to talk about chloroplast here, है ना? तो प्लास्टिड में जो क्लोरोप्लास्ट हैं उनमें जो थाइलाकोइड्स हैं they are present in groups. Thylakoid present in groups or number of thylakoid can be 2 to 20. But there is no stacking. हमने क्या बोला था, आपने पहले किसी क्लास में पढ़ा होगा कि थाइलाकोइड ऐसे होते हैं sac like structures and they form stacking like this. ऐसे ऐसे stacks बनाते हैं और ये जब ये थाइलाकोइड ऐसी stacking कर देते हैं this part is called as grana. But such stacking is absent. तो थाइलाकोइड बेशक प्रेजेंट है बट वो ग्रेना नहीं बनाते हैं. The plastid is called as agranule. So how these thylakoids are arranged here? The thylakoids they are arranged like this. One is here, other one is here, other one is here, other one is here. Like this they are arranged. So how these thylakoids are arranged? They are arranged like this. Okay. So grana is absent, so it is agranule, plastid is present. Now the photosynthetic pigments which are present in the green algae, it is chlorophyll A and B. Please बेटा इन चीजों को याद रखना. Chlorophyll A and B, carotene, yellow colored pigments होते हैं और xanthophylls they are present. ठीक है? Now, what is the reserve food? It is starch. And in some of the cases, along with the starch, it is oil droplets also. स्टार्च स्टोरिंग बॉडी, पर्टिकुलरली आपकी एनसीईआरटी भी बोल रही है इस चीज को और बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, याद रखें कि यहाँ पर इन द केस ऑफ ग्रीन एल्गी देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ सम स्ट्रक्चर व्हिच आर कॉल्ड एज पायरेनॉइड्स. पायरेनॉइड्स आर व्हाट? दीस आर स्टार्च स्टोरिंग बॉडीज. कैसे होते हैं स्टार्च स्टोरिंग बॉडी? कि जो इनका कोर होता है दैट इज प्रोटीनेशियस विद द एंजाइमेटिक नेचर. तो जो कोर है दैट इज प्रोटीनेशियस, ये बना दिया मैंने कोर. कोर तो है प्रोटीन का बना हुआ और इसमें एंजाइमेटिक नेचर है. एंजाइम क्या है? इसमें स्टार्च सिंथेटेज है. ठीक है? और स्टार इसके आसपास, कोर के आसपास क्या है? इस तरह से तुम्हारे पास कुछ स्ट्रक्चर्स प्रेजेंट हैं व्हिच आर कवरिंग द कोर. अराउंड द कोर देयर इज प्रेजेंस ऑफ सच स्ट्रक्चर्स. एंड what are these? These are the covering of starch. तो ये आपके पास स्टार्च बना, ये आपके पास प्रोटीनेशियस कोर बना. अब इस प्रोटीनेशियस कोर में था एंजाइमेटिक एक्टिविटी और एंजाइम कौन सा था? स्टार्च सिंथेटेज. ये स्टार्च सिंथेटेज क्या करेगा? शुगर को यूज करेगा, यूटिलाइज करेगा और उसको कन्वर्ट कर देगा इनटू स्टार्च. और स्टार्च क्या करेगा? इसके आसपास इस तरह से कवर कर देगा इसको, प्रोटीनेशियस कोर को.